All right, so let's talk about the protection that I love to use on my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that's going to be thin protection. For some reason, I just love the cuts and the feels of the S24 Ultra, and I feel like a thin case really lets you appreciate the build design and the quality of the S24 Ultra. And let me go ahead and show you the one that I've probably been rocking with the most, and that is going to be the Benks Aurora case for the S24 Ultra. So this is for everybody who loves the thin minimalist life. This, if you got the drop season and you drop your phone all the time, you might want to go get something a little bit more durable, because this case right here ain't gonna be for you. This is for someone like myself who really doesn't take my S24 out the house a lot. So when I'm about out and about in the house, this is the case I decide to use because I don't need anything big and bulky. But if you're a person who just doesn't drop their phone, you work in an office where there's carpet and nice things like that, then this case is exactly for you. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this case has going on. So looking at it, man, this is going to give you that nice Arab mid fiber, if I'm not mistaken, 600D. I'll make sure to look in the description. I could be mistaken, but I believe this is that nice 600D, man. You feel the texture when it comes to the back of it. This is going to be the Aurora style, and this is going to be based off the Northern Lights, inspired by the Northern Lights, hence why you get the breakup of colors and different patterns like that, and I'm actually here for it. On the sides right here, when it comes to the camera ring, this is going to be, it's going to be plastic, which is not aluminum, which I prefer. You're going to have a little bit of Benks right there, and I'm not mad at it. Flipping over on the bottom, you see how all of your cutouts and everything is, situated on this case. I absolutely love it. And this case also does feature MagSafe for all of my Android MagSafe user who's crossing over into that MagSafe but don't really want to make that move to the iPhone. I feel you, but the MagSafe is the best. Let's go ahead and drop it on the scale, see what she's talking about when it comes to the weight. Dropping it down, we looking at 30 grams. So this is going to be a light boy. This is not going to be made for anything super big and durable. Let's go ahead and slap the S24 Ultra in here, and let's see, boom, how much weight that it does put on. 273 grams with the case and the S24 Ultra. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at it on the back. So this is basically the way that it looks on the back. Now, I do have my gripe number one that I would like to see changed or improved. I'm not usually a big fan of the big, huge cutout, the D, the P cutout. I prefer when the cutouts are actually individually cut out. It makes it look so much more better and protective, in my opinion, when it comes to the back. So that's something that I would love to see changed up. I'm just not the biggest fan of the actual cutout right here. That's just my opinion. But some of you may not even care about that, but I have to mention how I feel about it because I think I like the design with the individual cutouts just that much better when it comes to their cases. But they did this the best way possible, and you do have that Benks that goes around the camera ring. So it still looks pretty decent in my opinion. Going over on the top side, you're going to get your air slits. These are going to be giveaway cuts basically to allow your phone to be able to get in and out a little bit easier. Although getting this case out is a pain in the you know what, it's still able to do it with a little finesse and a little bit of technique. You can get this case out. You're going to get it cut out for your speakers up here. Flipping it over on the side, you're going to have a cutout. All right, no buttons. You're going to have a large cutout for your power button and your volume up and down. So that's what they decide to give us when it comes to these thin cases. You just have your openings, which I'm not mad at it because you can see the color of your phone. Flipping it over on the bottom, once again, you're going to get that relief cut right here. You're going to get a good cutout right here for your Type-C, and you're going to get a cutout for your S Pen. Now, your S Pen, even though it's super minimal, I probably would have liked to see maybe a different cutout. It doesn't feel hard to get to. You can probably still get it. It's very minimal, which I do like. It is clean and minimal, but you kind of got to get your finger in there to make sure you just actuate it just right to be able to get that S Pen out. And of course, there's nothing going to be on this side. So that's going to be it when we're talking about all the sides. And when it comes to the protection, this thing just feels so good in your hands. And once again, you're able to put the phone down. You can ensure yourself that your cameras are going to be protected with this camera ring. Now, lay on the table protection. Do we even have to talk about it? Because this is going to be a minimal case, and it has like the babyest of babyest lips that goes all the way around with it. I am running a tempered glass screen protector, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not putting my phone face down with this case on it. Now, it could be protected. As you rub it, you can kind of feel a little lip, but guess what? Your boy's not doing it. I'm putting the phone face down, and I'm being careful when we are talking about running this case. So lay on the table protection, something that we don't even have to talk about. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the fit, because the thing about these minimal thin hard style cases, sometimes phone can potentially move. The fit won't be that good, so therefore dust and debris can get in there and you cause scratches on your phone. You don't got to worry about it with the Benks, man, because this bad boy is on, and I'm talking about it fits like a glove, a damn glove. Okay, I was trying to not do that, but it fits very, very tight. So when you're talking about popping the corner off, that thing pops on with confidence, all right? Every corner, you're not able even to pop these corners off unless you want to take the phone out. So this one pops on very, very confident. You hear that snap. Same thing with this side down here. It just pops on, and these corners you're gonna have to fight. These are the corners that has the more contact to the phone, so it's gonna be harder to get this bad boy out. As you can see on this side, it is, you have a few things where you can take it out, but if you can just get each corner out, and then you'll be able to pop this phone out. But you got to fight with it a little bit. All right, I'm gonna let you guys deal with that. You're gonna have to fight with this case to get it off, but there is a technique in order to pop this case out just fine. But the fit of this thing fits so tight. You do not have to worry about anything moving around. This phone doesn't shift or do anything like that inside the case. And I absolutely like that. Now, how does it feel in your hand? Now, it keeps things super thin, this is what I want when it comes to my S24 Ultra. This phone is big. Therefore, I don't want to put anything bulky because then it'll be just a bunch to hold in your hand. Now, even though I have big hands, it just can get a little bit cumbersome. This is why I prefer the smaller style cases. But one thing about it, it is does going to have it's going to have a sharp corner because your thin cases, you can only round that off a little bit so much. So this will have the dig in your hand kind of sensation just because of a thin case and that sharp edge. Something to take note of. You will have that little dig in hand, but this is basically going to be any thin, minimal carbon fiber, Kevlar fiber cases out there in the market. That's just the feel that you're going to get. So not terrible, just something to mention. That just means you might want to put your phone down for a little bit because you got your phone in your hand too much to have a big indentation on your palm. So something to think about. Why did I say something like that? Let's keep it moving, man. Let's go ahead and test out MagSafe because just like I stated, man, this case does have those MagSafe magnets. So dropping it down on a charger, it's going to work perfectly fine. This case is not going to pick up this base. All right. Now I know some of you like, T, what are you talking about picking up your base? This base right here is going to be heavy for my new Samsung folks that's watching. This base is going to be heavy, so therefore it's a little challenge to pick it up. Some cases usually can pick it up, but iPhone has the magnet in the phone and the case itself combined. So therefore, it's not going to be able to pick this up. But that's not bad. That just means that this case doesn't have the strongest of magnets, and it's okay when it comes to Samsung accessories. I'm not expecting it because it's solely relying on the actual case itself. All right. So does work with MagSafe if you want to rock with that. Showing some MagSafe accessories off real quick if that's what you guys want to do. If you're into MagSafe and you want to use a MagSafe wallet, it does work pretty good with the wallet to where you don't have to worry about messing this up. You don't have to worry about flailing this around. It is perfectly fine when we are talking about holding on to a wallet. Also, let's go ahead and get a MagSafe charger. My other one is all flown off to the side, but it's going to work with battery packs. So you can pop the battery packs up there and you can use these via MagSafe. There's tons of different battery packs. I got videos all over my channel showing these bad boys off, but that's an option as well if you want to use your MagSafe accessories. But this is going to be it, man. The Benks Aurora in the Kevlar fiber. I just love this when it comes to thin cases. This is just my number one choice just because I love the feel of it. I love the thinness of it. The camera ring doesn't even bother me like that. I'm just telling you a preference that I have when it comes to your camera cutouts. Magnets could be a little stronger, but once again, the way I use my phone, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Samsung users out there don't even utilize MagSafe, but it is also very good to see case manufacturers slapping that magnet in the back of their cases. So this is going to be the Benks Aurora, $45 over on their website. But if you hit the description section, I'm pretty sure I have a discount code down there. So you can save a little bit of bucks off of your case if you want to go grab this, man. If you're for the minimal crowd, you don't want any cases that's going to be thick and this is what I use. I'm not saying that for the video. This is the case that I use on my S24 Ultra, and I have no regrets. I absolutely love this thing. So go ahead and check it out, man. Benks Aurora thin case. I think you will be very satisfied.